Giabayoba.
Aha, HSA.
Enra enyende.
Wow.
Ubi nyene bibi kwa.
Okay.
And it goes further to explain that whenever it's your turn, talking about when you have problem or you have a load, I come in and help. And when it is my turn, please do the same for me.
Oh, okay. That's the hand go, hand come.
Yeah, hand go, hand come.
Wow.
Remember, we are together and we need to help each other.
What went into the composition of this song?
The composition of this song was from an old man. He's still there. He's back in the Opus International. Okay. He wrote this song. Okay. And he wrote this for me, and I was just singing a Giabayoba. He said, and we're playing with it, and later on with Western Diamonds, I recorded it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Western Diamonds gave you the big band sound.
That's right.
Let's talk about the artists who work on this one.
Oh, those are just marvelous, amazing guys that I'm still a family. We're still a family. Talking about the guys, Kweku Taylor, keyboards, Akable, guitar, and Tolia on bass, and Kwame Asamoah on drums and percussion, and Pakwesi on drums and percussion, and we have the Cromwell brothers, and we have the singers Justice, Justice Ajay. We also had Kofi Aka, Kofi Hansen, also on vocals, and Ekwedankwa.
Wow, that's a solid album. That's on your third album, right? This is that's on the third album of the Western Diamonds. Let's talk about you. Where were you born? Where did it start?
I was born in Bolgatanga. Yes. Yes. Okay. I was born in Bolgatanga, and I grew up in Bolgatanga. I followed my father to a few places, like Kofodia New Tafo, to Domahi Crow, and to Wenchi, all that, because he was working with the, how do you call it, Brigade.
Okay.
Those days we had a company called the Brigade, and it became a food production. And,
the Workers Brigade.
And then
it food distribution.
Yeah, and fibers. Yeah, fibers. Yeah, so wherever he went, I was with him. So I grew up in Bolga, and that's where, I mean, the talent, the music talent actually began.
So I was going to ask whether it began in school or where did it begin?
It began, I was in school then though. Okay. I was in school. When bands will come to Bolga, and I'll go wash their clothes, help them iron, and do all sort of things for them. Things. Yeah, and I remember one time I had to actually stop everything and just go because the sweet beans were coming, and Pat Thomas' name was on top of the chart, and I really, really wanted to see Pat Thomas. And that day, God being so good, I was able to see Pat Thomas stood right by the stage and watch him sing for almost 8 hours.
Wow.
You know, those days we start dance like 9 to 4 or 5. I watch him sing. And it was an amazing time with Lady Talata. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah, I've interviewed her. She sat where he sat before.
Oh, okay. Talata was with them at that time. And I've forgotten, is it Lady B or something? Oh, all this. Yeah. Wow. And Lady Talata is still a very good sister. Yeah, we still talk. I spoke
to her 2 days ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Lady T, Nat says hi. I spoke to her 2 days ago.
That's right.
Oh, wow. So, in your family, who sings?
My mother sings. Oh, okay. My dad sings.
Oh.
Both of them are very good, amazing singers.
Oh, and yes. You didn't steal it,
right from home. Yeah. Okay. So, my mom used to lead a church. And she didn't need a microphone. We use microphone now, but she had a very powerful voice. She was at the back of the congregation and leading the songs.
Wow. We're still right here in the studio on Z101.9 FM. We're talking to Apostle Nat Awuni. He's telling us how he started. He started somewhere in Bulga. The father was working with Workers Brigade, so they've gone to Abronoma, they've gone to a lot of Winchi and other places. It goes back to, and the mother is a singer. He used to lead a church in singing. So for you, did you have the chance to sing in church?
That time?
Yeah, when you were growing.
Before I sang in the church when I became popular.
Wow.
Yeah. But I didn't really sing at church at that time. Okay. Because I was into the instrumental singing, which means I need. But my mom was just a drumming and singing, so it was more like a cappella, and so she had a powerful voice. And some of the tracks that I did recently are from my mother's lyrics.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We'll come to that. We'll play those things. And we'll pay glowing tribute to your mother for what she is.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So I didn't start from the church, but rather when I became
popular, you went back
popular, I went back to the church.
When the church calls, there's nothing you can say.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so now I listen to Sweet Beans, a lot of bands. Bulga was what? Where was the most popular place in Bulga?
Popular place
that the bands used to come.
Catering Rest House.
Catering Rest House, yeah.
But I watched Pat Thomas when catering was not built yet.
Wow.
At the transport yard. I mean, the transport yard, you know, where they repair the trucks.
Okay.
Yeah, that was where we used to have
things have changed.
Those type of things have changed drastically.
Wow.
And but before we left, where there used to be big gigs and all that was the Catering Rest House.
Okay, so now you've seen them, and then you were in school.
Yeah, I was in school. I started the music career at the age of 12.
Hey, how were you in school? How were you in school?
I was in the middle school. I was in the middle school, and I couldn't complete it. Okay. I couldn't complete my education. Okay. At Form 2, I had to stop because there was no help.
Why? Your father had left the food distribution?
No.
There were so many children. How many were you in the family?
How
many children were you?
My father's children, I don't know the number.
Hey.
Because we didn't grow up together.
Together. Okay, I think in those days the fathers really knew how to sow seeds.
That's right.
Sow seeds everywhere they go.
Yeah, my father was a pastor.
Oh, okay. Then
and he left the pastoring job.
Wow.
The calling, and went to do brigade, and that's where things messed up.
Oh, okay.
So he got himself, with so many women, and had so many different kids.
Nice boy.
So, that's how things happened.
So from 2, you stopped school. What did you want to do when you stopped school, when you stopped your formal education?
Form 2, the reason why I stopped schooling was because Form 1, I passed the common entrance distinction, but no help.
Wow.
Form 2,
again,
no help. When it gets to a time where father doesn't even want to see you because of the separation of father and mother, you become a victim. Now you are in between. So my mother's children became victims of enmity.
Okay.
And my father didn't want to see any of us.
Wow.
So never helped us. Never helped any of us, my mom's children. I left my father's place at probably 6 years old, between 6 and 7, and never returned.
Wow.
Until I became popular, that I met him again.
How did he go? How did he go when you met again?
Well, it did happen that when I became popular, he heard my name on the radio, and with the black and white TV, when we used to go to BBC, GBC. No, that time Dancing Feet was not in town. No,
Those times.
It was just a black and white.
I can't remember. We just went to color in 85.
So I think we heard of that, and at probably 17, I was about to get married, and it was because of my fiance's father that I got connected to my father. Because it was a coincidence that my father-in-law had worked with my father before. So when he knew that JK was my father, he just said, then you don't have to do anything. I will connect with your father, for he's a good man, he's this, he's that. And I worked with him before. So he wrote a letter to my father right away. And they started communicating letter and telegram, telegram. There were no phones and other things. Yeah. So my father invited me to come. So I went with the lady, and how the both of them worked out the marriage so easily for us. Wow. So that's how I connected with my father again. It was during the time of my marriage when I met the woman that
the love connection.
Yes, and she's still with me up to now.
How many years ago?
47 years.
47?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, let me clap for you again.
To the glory of the Lord.
The Lord has done it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's possible.
This December will be our 48th anniversary.
48 years of marriage.
That's right.
No, this one you need to counsel us. What do you have to do? We are learning. We are growing.
It's grace.
I like that.
It's grace and understanding.
And hard work.
Listen to Komsi Komsa. It tells you everything, because I wrote the song based on my experience.
Okay.
Yeah. When you So she's the same the person through her I got connected with my dad again. Became very close to my dad. That was my dad's best. She was my dad's best. She was my mom's best. They all love her. And we had a very good time up to today. And we still have, and she's still my fiancé.
Yeah, you see us. So every time she's fresh in your eyes. 47 years.
Yeah.
5-10 years we are fighting. And 47.
That's right.
Madam, thank you. Thank you for taking care of our big brother.
I believe she should be listening by now.
Let me play
I sent it.
Awuni, Komsi Komsa. That brings us to 47 years of marriage. I love this. I love the 47 years of marriage.
Thank you.
So let's go back. So 12 years when you stopped school, and what made you decide that you wanted to be a musician?
I think it was in the blood.
Okay.
You know, there are some things that it kicks you. You just, anytime where there's music is where I am. And we started by just singing. You know, we used to have kiosks where they sell records and play music. Yeah. And we stand there, we sing and dance like Jimmy Cliff or dance like James Brown. Yeah. And people clap. You know, when you're doing something and people applaud it, the more you tend to begin to develop it. Okay. Because I am doing it and it looks like people like it. People love what I'm doing, so we start to develop it. And that's how I started going close to the concert bands that will come. You wash clothes for them, do everything, iron, and then they let you sing maybe one song.
Then you've suffered.
Yeah, so that's how you do things.
Buy Pacific Records.
Yeah.
Pacific cassette.
That's right.
They had a Maxell cassette.
Maxell
cassette
Chrome.
And whatever. You go and record songs there. You come and listen and learn to sing. You buy a singing notebook, then you write the songs.
You write the songs and you go and sing. So that's how the interest started. It started by listening to other people too. And Opus was just becoming a big band. Okay. Yeah, but I couldn't join Opus right there. So I rather came to the south. A concert band came by name KK's number 2. Hey. King Yabua. He's still alive. He's still in Ekropon right now. Was Ekropon? Yeah, I talked to him. Yeboah, keyboardist, that's the father.
Yeah, I met the
when
father.
I started playing the band, that was the month Kwame was born.
Kwame what?
Kwame Yeboah. He was born just like a few days when I started playing the band.
Oh, so we met Akando
and all that. I met all of them.
And all that.
Yeah.
So what, they came up there to perform?
Yeah.
They came to perform?
They came to perform, and when I sang with them, even that day I sang more songs with them, and the man liked me. So he said when I finished school, I was in Form 1 then.
Oh, okay.
And he says when I finish, I should write to him. He gave me his address. So in Form 2, I wrote to him.
Okay.
And I told him that I wanted to come and I know where they were. So he sent me money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it used to be a
postal order.
Postal order. You remember that? Yeah, that's right. So because of that, he gave me the platform to begin.
What did your mother say?
Huh?
What did your mother say?
My mom didn't like it. In those days, musicians were I mean, people classified as vagabonds, or not. Now that people now see them to be something good, something prophetic, even in the society. No, but then when you say you're a musician, they just look down on you everywhere. I mean, you are a vagabond, you are a lazy person, you are this, you are that. I mean, that's so. As for my mom, she didn't like it. So when I told her I was even going to Accra because of that, he made them to keep me at the police station for 30 days.
1 month?
1 month.
Oh, Mami Awado.
Yeah, my big brother actually arrested me and took me to the police station, and they kept me there for 30 good days. And one day, they keep me there. I'm sweeping, cleaning. Okay. They send me, go and buy this and go and come. Then one day, one of them look at me and say, I'll cry. Now Accra no be be man. I can't go because just can't from him. So how can I say Kofi? Then I went back home. So I planned it again later, and I was even walking. I was walking to Accra. Yeah.
Wait. You wanted to walk from Bolga to
I started walking. It's not that I wanted to walk. The idea is I want to get to Accra, no matter what.
What year was that?
That's in 74. Then I was 14.
74. At some point in time.
That's right.
You wanted to walk from
Bolga to Accra. I was 14 then.
Oh, then Kakdi must have taken inspiration from you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So I started...
So was that faith or what?
Desperation.
Wow.
I mean, one that is desperate to pursue their dream. So it didn't actually matter how I must.
All you wanted to do was to get there. I thought you could have waited when some concert band come, then you ran away with them.
Oh, no. Concert bands coming there, they have the season when they come. Okay. And I don't actually know what season it was at that time, but I believe it wasn't the season that these people were coming that I probably will have a chance to go with them. Because when it's rainy season, the bands don't come.
Okay.
Yeah, and all that. So, and when a vision or a dream takes hold of you, I mean, there's nothing you can do. You are desperate and desperate. Once you are desperate to see it happen, you are determined. Determination makes you do whatever it takes to get the dream accomplished.
Wow. We're talking to Apostle Nat Awuni in the studio. This is the Highlife Conversation. We're having a highlight, very beautiful conversation. So you start walking from Bolga, then you go back?
I started walking. I walked for 5 miles to a place called Winkogo, where we used to call it barrier.
Okay.
So there's a barrier, and the cars, when the trucks, the buses come, they will all alight and walk across.
And they will search the car.
They'll search the car and the car will come. So I stood there, watched buses. Well, I said, from here, nobody check who has a ticket or who hasn't got a ticket.
Oh, yeah.
So I stood by one of the buses and made sure everybody entered. And I started climbing, and the mate said, hey, Omamoi. Then I pointed at the back. There were some market women at the back making noise.
Oh.
I just pointed at the back.
You didn't know particular person.
No particular person. So he accepted me, and I just sat by him there. So he didn't even allow me to go.
But he knew where the bus was going.
I didn't know where it was going. I just knew it was going down
south.
And anyhow, I'll get to Accra.
But did you have money?
I didn't have money. That's why I started walking. I didn't have any money.
So you joined the bus. Where did he take you to?
The bus took me to Kumasi.
Okay.
So the mate just loved me because I was helping him.
Okay.
So he feeds me and all that. And I believe that was God working through him. Fed me until we got to Kumasi. And they said that was the last stop. I said, so this is Kumasi. Say, yes. Have we passed Accra? They said, no, Accra is still ahead. I said, oh, then I still have
more
distance to go. So I got out of it, and I saw the boys doing paupa, carrying things for people. I said, oh, this one I can do it.
Wow.
So I joined some of them, and we were picking up people's things, picking up, and
so where did you sleep?
In the station? I didn't sleep. That same day I got into, I took off again.
Hey.
So I took a woman's things, and we got somewhere. I saw a metal structure, like a bus, but very long. Okay. And I asked, what is this? They said this was a train. It's going to Accra. So the woman, I took her in there, and so I didn't go anywhere again. I stood there. Once they said it was going to Accra,
you knew that.
I knew that was my
passport.
So I just stayed there to watch and study how people get in and out and all that, until it sounded the alarm. Poo, poo. People were just rushing in. I said, oh, not knowing this one said nobody takes money. It's just a free of. But I didn't know that late at night they will come asking for tickets. The inspectors will come.
Oh, that was a sleeper.
Yeah, it was a sleeper. So I joined it and all the way to Accra.
The inspectors didn't come.
Inspectors came, but as little as I was,
they thought you were with somebody.
I was taught. I even sat with a woman and her kids. So all these things worked up very well. And before
that was your first way.
I was in Accra.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got it at Accra. My sister was married and was living in Teshi Barracks, Film Marshal.
Oh, okay.
So I asked people whether.
So it took you to Tudu, the train?
No. The train would take you to Kantamanto, the current Kantamanto. Yeah, the current Kantamanto. That's where the last stop.
Last stop was okay.
So out of there, I heard Teshi.
But then he had some small money. He had carried some
just
small
coins. I think I spent it even on the way. Yeah. So I asked one woman, and she said yes, she was going to Teshi. Sure, and I said I was going to Teshi. And who is your mom? I said my sister lives in Teshi.
Small baby.
Yeah, I was very small. And when I mentioned my sister's name, she used to trade in fish.
Oh, okay.
You know, Ghana was not populated like it is now. Yeah. So people knew each other. Yeah. So the moment I mentioned her name, they recognized her. They said, oh, we know Esther, Gaspar's wife. Oh, okay.
Let's go.
So the woman took me straight to her. By the time I got to my sister had a telegram that I was missing.
You have run away.
So she tried to actually get the police to arrest, and the husband said no. And I had also passed a business school in Achimota. Okay. And I had my prospectus. So I used that as an excuse. I said I was coming to look for this school, and then that's where I want to go. But they didn't know. And so the next morning, I left. I said I was going to look for the school.
But
then the husband said, okay, he will go with me. I should wait. He's going to work. I said, no, I just want to go alone. I want to know town. They gave me some few coins. And then straight to Tesano, Abeka Tesano. That's where cake is number 2.
oh, they had told you where because they wrote to you.
He
They had told
wrote
you
me a
where to
letter.
go. Okay.
So I went there, and when I got there, Kwame was just born in a few days. So
wow.
the band had gone on
Hey.
on a trip. So I was there with the mother and helping the mother till evening around 4, there. Mr. Yabua came and said, Afromosi just left the band and he was coming to get a replacement. I say, I am ready. He say, Opepe Niba with me. I say, I am ready. Let's go. And the band was at Bojuase. So we went straight to Bojuase, rehearsed from 4, 5 day rehearsed till 7, 8 program started.
Wow, we're in the studio talking to Apostle Nat Awuni. Very interesting story from Bolga to Accra, straight to Tesano, and now we'll move to Bojuase. KK is number 2. Is it number 2?
Number 2.
Number 2. Wow. So Afro Moses had left.
Yeah.
And then you were singing soul, right? Or you were singing
So that time was soul.
You know? So that was it. That was your first.
That was a Cardinal 9. The soul group is called Cardinal 9.
Okay.
Yes, and it was a very powerful group.
Tell us a bit about it before we move on.
Well, I was somebody who loved Peter Torch. I say Jimmy Cliff.
Okay.
So I started my music career actually with Jimmy Cliff.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Cliff songs. So I could sing most of his songs, and then Bob Marley and all that. And the guys were very good. Like you mentioned, Achampong was the president then, and we used to play for Achampong.
Yeah.
He loved the soul group was just like a dance band.
Okay.
They were so powerful. Just so sorry that almost all of them are gone.
So sad.
So sad. None of them are alive as I'm talking to you now. But
I have to go to KK Awards place and then go and interview.
Yeah.
There's one person that I have to speak to.
Yeah, I spoke to him last week.
I met him during CK Man's funeral, so I was sitting by him, and I met Grand Kofi too, the man who taught CK Man how to play the guitar. So I was fortunate to have met him, and I think I have to.
He wants me to come. I really want to go to, but I don't know if I can. I can this time.
If you want to go, I'll go.
Okay.
If you want to go, I'll go. I think I need to. How many years did you spend with KK's number 2?
Just 2 years.
2 years.
Not too long.
At least that was. Tell me about your first experience in Accra, Bojuase, on stage. How did people see? What
the
was
excitement was
overwhelming.
overwhelming. Too many people are suffering. Too many people are sad. Too little people get everything, but too many people got nothing. Remake the world. That was my first song, and I love that song very much because of the lyrics. It talks about how the world has actually been going through one-sided, just too little people controlling the entire world, but too many people suffering.
You know, sometimes I sit down and I'm like, songwriting in those days was different from now.
It was prophetic.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
And it was from the heart. Every song I personally wrote was a prophetic song.
Okay.
Yeah, I never wrote a song that I did not see it actually manifest in my life,
Okay.
in my destiny. Yeah, so songs were not written like today. That songs are written because this is the rhythm that is coming. This is the type of lyrics people are singing, and so it has to go that way. No, it came right deep from the heart.
So 2 years with KK's number 2, based in Tesano. What was your next move?
We were in Kumasi to perform at Subi nightclub, and that's where, fortunately for me and unfortunately for the band, there was a promoter called Skido.
Skido, okay.
He's a very big time promoter. He had a hatchback, short guy, but he was so talented.
Okay.
He actually made uppers,
Okay.
because he was the brain behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the man. A.A. Ampofo found him to help him to build the band.
Okay.
And he was just the brain. And that was a very time too that KJC's band was booming.
The Noble Kings.
Yeah, the Noble Kings were doing very well. So the moment I finished singing the souls, you sing the souls and the concerts will start, and I was called on, and that was my turning point. They called me, said, "Oh, somebody wants to see me," and I went, and they said, when they mentioned my name was Awuni. Am I from the north? And I say, yes. They say, if you're from the north, don't you know you have a band there? I say, I know. And he said, if we are taking you to the north today, will you go? And I asked them to give me time to think. So I went back and spoke to one of the guys. He's a singer, Tony Godas. I don't know where this guy is now. Tony Godas, I asked him, he said, Nat, Enya Apesa, he speaks Fante. I will call Nebin Sam.
Oh, they were not selfish.
He wasn't. And he was the one, his clothes were the clothes I was wearing.
Wow.
I was wearing his clothes to stage. I didn't have no clothes. And I was not paid. They just buy food for me, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wow.
In those days, we didn't play music for money. We played it for passion. So that's how it happened. And that day, early morning, they came and picked me up to Air Force Station, and a helicopter flew me to Tamale.
God is good, though.
And a car picked me up from there, and the car number UR999777. I can never forget it.
How would you forget it?
My first time in the aircraft, all alone, with just 2 or 3 army men, and they dropped me. And they picked me to Bolga.
God is good.
Then that same night, we started rehearsal.
God is good. The person who did the stowaway
Back
from
to my roots, from Bolga
to Kumasi, then train to Accra. Now you are going from Kumasi. Now you're going with the aircraft.
Back to.
Hallelujah! Wow.
That's how things work.
Who are some of the guys at Uppers International you met?
I met most of them, who, especially those who started the band. Uppers International was by Prince Ali.
Yeah.
The leader was okay. We had Eddie, Mr. Eddie, who played the guitar, and Babs, a wonderful guy who plays the bass.
Okay.
Yeah, he's late now. Most of them too are late.
Oh.
Most of them are late. But the sax person is still around, because he's the one. I am with him in Chicago. Yeah, Mahmoud. He even left Ghana 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, he came to Ghana and left. He's in his 90s now, but still strong.
We should be able to bring him to the studio and speak to him.
Yeah, Mahmoud. Yeah, Mahmoud. He wrote Jioba Yoba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
okay.
And then chapter 2, it was when I came that they had to start the chapter 2.
Oh, okay. Just like Sweet Talks, the first one and then the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When they saw me, they said they cannot play with me because they knew me.
Okay.
They used to send me.
Small boy.
Yeah, this small boy. How can this small boy come and be one of us? And you know what? God shamed them a lot, because the stone that the builders refused became the cornerstone. I became the star, and they tried all they could. They could even just beat me anyhow, slap me.
Hey.
And at the end of the day, they couldn't get me to leave, and they now started taking me to Juju.
Hey.
And everywhere they went, the juju man or the son will come to my house and report. They themselves will tell me, Nat, we have given you 3 days. So if you want, eat your best meal, because in 3 days' time you will die. And all of them have died and gone.
So there's juju in bands?
In bands?
Yeah. Hey.
Are you talking about bands?
Eh?
Do you think people just hit because they are very talented? No. Even Accra here, they used to take us to the sea, the seesaw, and bath us and do all kind of rituals with all the bands. I won't mention them.
For a hit? For people to come to your shows?
Yeah.
Wow.
The band owners, I wouldn't say, I mean, apart from Uppers, that was a government band, so they used money and strategy to actually hit. Yeah. But the private bands were taking us through things that God is just God that saved some of us.
Whoa.
It's God that saved some of us. And they were, oh no, I wouldn't want to go there too much and then go and mention names.
Yeah, yeah. But my point is, like, you are a guitarist, I'm a guitarist. They will do you right now.
Oh, they will finish you. Animado was our bass guitarist. They needed the leadership from him. When he holds the bass, he will swell like a boat. Wow. So he will be lying down and playing. I personally told Animado, leave this band and go. Don't die here. He didn't.
Wow, interesting.
He died there. He died. I told him personally to leave. Animado was a very good, kind person. They killed one another like that until the whole band is gone now. Most of the guys are gone.
And what do they get?
Nothing. And those who were even doing that never even made it to the limelight. You know, people could come to me and just slap me and tell me that you are dying tomorrow. We have already finished you. You have 3 days. You have 2 days. But I have lived up to now. I have gone to their funerals.
God had something for you. God knew
That's
there
right.
was something that you had not finished your work.
Yes,
so you really want to
especially when you have a pure heart. It's good to live in this world with a pure heart, not having anything to do with anybody, any negative thoughts or negative moves against your neighbor. No.
Wow.
I have a very clean, pure heart.
That's it.
I'm not talking about righteousness. I'm not talking about holiness. But my heart is a heart that I never allow it to harbor anything. It's not a Zoom lion. From my infancy, I decided that I will never let anything disturb my heart. So that is just a no. I don't get angry over anything. If it didn't go my way, it didn't go my way.
Even when people provoke you?
Provoke me, I just move away.
Wow.
I try as much as possible not to hurt my heart.
Those of us who drive by heart on the way,
it's not a good thing.
How do you handle recalcitrant drivers?
I drive too. I like driving, so I drive. But I just have to have patience for them.
Okay.
I just have to have patience for drivers, especially in Ghana.
Wow.
It's terrible here, but with patience, you can get there. Assuming my coming here, the time is 3. Yeah. But I got here even 30 minutes before time. Yeah. So that's how I do things. Okay. I don't have to start rushing myself and no, I plan everything.
Okay. So we do Uppers, and at what point in time did you decide to descend again?
Yeah.
How many years did you do Uppers?
Uppers was, I think, was 3 years.
Yeah, you were growing in the business.
3 years.
You were touring all over.
Where I really stayed long was with Jewel Aka.
Jewel, okay.
Yeah, I played Jewel close to about 10 years.
Okay, from Uppers, where did you go?
From Uppers, I went to Burkina Faso.
Abba, I once where?
From Burkina Faso to...
Now, Burkina Faso, where?
I played a band there. I became very popular in Burkina Faso. And Because my album is still a hit in Burkina.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
I
recorded an album there.
yes,
Okay.
recorded 2 albums there, and became very popular. It was almost the
So on
strongest
radio.
band in,
Okay.
and we toured almost part of that area, Niger,
Okay.
Mali,
That's
Cote
how it is.
d'Ivoire, and all that. Yeah. So
And you left home. You left for home
yeah,
and came to Accra.
I came to Bolga. I was in Bolga. The Jewel came to perform,
Okay.
and I took the microphone to sing his songs.
Aha. He will be shocked.
And he said,
I wish a Bolga had to man.
ha,
But
I wish I say, kwa. Come on, let's go. So no, I just came from Burkina. I want to no. See, yanko. No, the batema.
oh.
And I really enjoyed staying with him for a very long time.
At that time, Butterfly Six had not been formed.
No,
So he was
Sweet
with
Talks.
Sweet Talks, yes. Yeah.
it was Sweet Talks.
I wanted that time AB and others had left.
So Sweet Talks,
The second part.
then it came to Talkatives.
Talkatives, okay.
So I later on,
People don't know the difference there.
The difference.
So the first Sweet Talks was Martin Cancer and others, and then he left. Then AB and
and
Tony Mensah and
Tony
others.
Mensah
came
and
there.
others.
Erika Jiman too at some point in time
Yeah.
came there. And then Jewel too came.
Jewel came, and after Jewel, it was me and then the Talkatives,
Look at yeah.
Nat
okay.
Awuni and the Talkatives.
Okay.
Yeah, so I led the Talkatives for some time, and then went back. Then Jewel started Butterfly,
So, okay.
and he said, no, I should come and help him. So I left Talkatives and joined Jewel Aka.
But Jewel formed his band, played a bit before he joined it. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he played a bit, even, and it went off, and it started again. The Butterfly Six has
But the way
actually
he formed it, I hear he formed it abroad. They went for some gig, and then when they came, the band were in. He did Ejaminta, Mr. Kofi on drums, and Pajo, and those big. That's why they became the Big Six, Butterfly Six.
that's how they became a Butterfly Six. Actually, the time they were going, it wasn't a band. He just picked people,
Yeah.
and then they went and fulfilled some gigs. And then when they came, he said, hey, let's just stay together. And it was a very strong band, very strong. And they, at that time,
Afro was on keyboards, right?
huh?
Afro was on keyboards. It was on keyboard.
Afro,
It was on keyboard. I think Pajo was on
guitar,
Mr. Kofi was on.
Kofi, and there was this guy, I've forgotten his name. Before the last person was the guy from
At what point in time did Jima play for him? I heard Jima too did most of his recording. The guitarist Jima.
Jima.
Yeah, Jima too did his recording for him.
Yeah.
So when he came back to Jewel,
We used to have this guy, I've forgotten his name, but he was from Solpon. He
okay.
was a keyboardist.
I'm trying.
Amos.
Amos, your name was. That's why I'm
Amos.
saying your name was. Yeah.
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 Amos, yeah.
Your name was.
Oh, we did have a good time then. We toured most of Europe. But like I said, Jewel went to Europe 3 times and left me.
Hey.
They always leave for Europe, and I was the only one
They will leave behind.
they'll leave behind.
How about one night?
But I never got angry. I said, hey, anybana. No, so on Famanko. There's no need, no problem. I'll still stay. My wife used to have problem with that. I said, no. But I'm learning from this man how to sing and sing better. Yeah, so at a point of time, I knew they were all attacks because I was a better singer than those who go.
Yeah.
And actually, so many people were working against me. Akwaba was a keyboardist. He was one of the keyboardists, then before there's another guy who came and died in Chicago. I've forgotten his name. So there was, at a point, I realized that it was a plot.
Okay.
And then Jewel himself one day revealed that to me.
Oh, okay.
Said or not, you know, they're saying that if you go, this person say he won't go, that person to say he won't go.
A star.
But when it's not time, it is not time. When it is time for you, when God says yes, no one can say no. Wow. They left 3 good times. The 3rd time, I sent the passports to the embassy.
Minus yours.
But it came back minus mine. Mine came without stamp.
Wow.
So that's how you know that this is a pure plot. But God has time for everything. And I knew that my time will come. And I knew that when that day comes, nobody will stop it.
Yeah. Wow. We're talking to Apostle Nat Awuni. So 10 years with Jewel.
Yeah, almost.
Wow.
Almost.
And then another call came.
Another.
But with you, you had started earning money.
That's right. And Western Diamonds.
Okay.
So most of the guys were taken away from from Jewel to go and start Western Diamonds. 3
Justice Akable and Asamoah.
Yes. So when they started Western Diamonds and then it was booming and all that, I think when this man left the band, Papa Jansen left the band, they needed a powerful singer to join the singers that are there to be able to.
You had a lot of singers. Oh.
Yeah, and they're all good, very wonderful. Justice Ajay is a powerful singer. Kofi Hansen, powerful. Leslie Ade, powerful. Yeah, Kwedankwa. So they came and picked me up. So I went and
Western Diamonds was big.
It was big and very stereophonic, very sound-wise. It was good.
I always give credit to Uncle Ibu.
Even we, the musicians, we give him credit at all times.
He will force you to learn.
Yeah. He will be there when you are learning. Yeah, he will be there with you. Even if he gives you a song, he will come home and make sure you have learnt it.
Oh, playing the job by you by. Everybody seems to be. They don't know the story behind it.
Yes.
Yeah. We are talking to. So how many years did he spend with the Diamonds?
The Diamonds, not too long, just 2 years.
Because when you went there, they had recorded 2 already.
2. And then we recorded a 3rd album.
The 3rd album.
Even the 4th album too, we recorded it.
Passenger. I know
Passenger.
Story.
Yeah, we recorded it. We left and he changed the voice.
The voice, yeah.
The vocals, yeah. We recorded Passenger. Yeah, so that's how things happen. And then I went to the US.
Why did you leave them? Okay.
I can't actually tell why, but
who took you to Europe or US for the first time?
The first time was Diamonds, 95.
Okay.
So when we're going, I called my cousin and I told him that, hey, we're coming to New York next month. He said, oh, I did this lottery for you. I forgot. And and you won. So when you are coming, bring this, bring that, bring marriage certificate, bring your birth certificate, bring this. And it so happened that the very day we are arriving was the day the document was expiring at midnight. So he came to the airport. We went together to our hotel, and then, long story short, everything was done before midnight. Went to his office, and he processed the documents. And you know they have a 24-hour post office. Yeah, we went and then did everything. And then after the gig, we went with Rollins. And after everything, we came back, 95. Yeah, so it took me 1 year for the document to materialize. So when I got it and I got there, the day I was leaving, the ambassador then was our friend. Actually, was my friend because we had played for her the previous month.
Okay.
So he saw me. He told me, Nat, tell your guys everybody can come because looking at your passport the last time, you people qualify for 5 years because you have gone everywhere in the world.
Okay.
So the moment I arrived, I called. Tolia was the first person I called and told Asamoah. Asamoah was the first person.
Okay, because you were roommates.
Yeah, with me and Asamoah were roommates, yeah. So I told Asamoah, hey, this is the deal. The ambassador said, come, they will give you the visa. So you guys could go. Those days, you didn't need to do any form. You just go there, and if they are giving you, they give it to you.
Sharp that day.
So Asamoah, 3 of them went first day. They got it. The following 3 days, other guys too went, and almost about 9 people got their visas within 3 days.
And you were out there already.
I was already gone. I was privileged enough to just go with a green card.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now the journey, the person from Bulga who went to Kumasi came to Accra.
Now in Chicago.
Burkina Faso. Why didn't you go to New York? You went to Chicago.
I landed in New York though, but the reason why I went to was because my friend, who was like my senior brother, was there, and he was with us chapter 2.
Oh,
Dan Davis.
I need to speak to him.
Dan Davis passed away when I got to Chicago, not quite long.
Because I listened to Osofo
Bompire Man. Yeah. It was because of him, because of Dambwadi, and because of Mahmoud, the sax player.
Okay, the sax player.
Yeah, so they asked me to come.
There were musicians there already.
Yeah, there were a lot of musicians there. Yeah, so
I saw Joe Atiso too along.
Joe Atiso too is there. So when I went, actually, Joe Atiso and his friend, they actually supported me to bring the diamonds.
Oh, okay.
They supported me big time with cash. So I bought all their tickets.
Wow.
Through those guys and rented a place, and then they just came, and then we bought instruments.
Oh, so you actually played over there?
Well, we won 2 awards.
In the US?
Yeah, in the US.
Wow.
We had a band called the Densica.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, it became a big band.
Wow.
We played at Pentagon before, White House.
Yeah.
And we used to have big gigs. Yeah, most of the African presidents, when White House, invites them, we were the ones that were called on to play.
Big band.
Yeah.
Extension of Western Dime. What happened?
Yeah. Almost. Even, Ebokoka came to us.
Wow.
He came to us and we had a party for him. He came to convince us to come back. But it was too late. It was too late. Yeah, he came. We had a meeting with him and sat with him and had a very nice party for him in Wisconsin. But we told him that sorry, we can't make it back.
But he's a strong man. Even when he was left, the way he managed to get replacement, I was shocked. Yeah, he's a strong man. When all of you guys left, when he was recording Passenger, after he recorded Passenger, and they brought in the Kofi Bentals and everything, before I realized Kofi Shabu and all those things had come in. Wow.
And it became another big band at that time.
They did
only that it wasn't the same though.
Oh, why?
It wasn't, because the hands that left were very powerful.
I think the only people who were left were the Huntsmen, the Cromwell brothers. They stayed behind.
No, they came with us.
A bit.
No, they all came. They all rushed. They all just came. Okay. The only 2 people that remained was Kukutela and Akable. That's all. Just the 2.
Okay.
All of us, even Akuya Dankwa, Kofi Hansen, Justice, they all came.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how was it? Why did the band disintegrate? What happened?
The band was there for a time. We had a good time together. And I think that's when my conversion was coming in.
Oh, okay.
Pakwesi, the drummer, brought a song. Okay. And anytime we played the song, it's a reggae song, anytime we played it on stage, I'll start weeping. Okay. It says, down by the river, waiting for the good Lord to come my way. Oh yeah. So anytime when I start to sing it, it was like I am singing it. I sing it as though I recorded a song. Yeah. And my tears will start coming, so I can't even face the crowd. I turn. Okay. Then the horseman will get angry. Not about now. And so yeah. A pedesua, you na kusus. But I didn't know there was a message in the song.
Oh, it's a powerful
It says,
message.
down by the river, I'm waiting for the good Lord to come my way. Because I've been on the road for a long time. Waiting. So I didn't get it until one day. And everything starts one day. One day, Park, we see the drummer had a baby, and we're going for baby christening or whatever. And that is where the church got in. Somebody invited me for men's retreat. I went with my wife. In fact, they paid for us. Okay. And we went to a very cozy hotel and for 3 days. And by then, there were so many prophecies about me becoming a pastor.
Oh, okay.
But because of how my father ended his pastoral work in 3.5 years and messed up and all that, and the family became dysfunctional, I didn't want to.
Repeat.
Yeah, I didn't want to. So pastoring was the last thing that will ever even drop into my mind.
God had time for you.
Yes, he had time for me, and I guess he also gave me the same type of heart to also have time for him. So it became that's where the band came down.
Oh, okay.
So when I accepted the call, I called them together. We sat down. And I told them that, look, this is it. And I had all the connections too.
Oh, okay.
So I told them that this is it. I think I've gotten to the end of the road. They asked me, so what are you going to do? I said, I don't know. I didn't actually know what I was going to do. But I just didn't want to play the secular music anymore.
How did your wife take it?
My wife, she was happy.
Oh, okay.
Probably. She was even praying for that. And my father and my mother had gone on a 40-day fast to get me out of that.
Wow.
So the day I called them and told them that I have stopped secular music, they said, we just ended the fast today. Wow. That God has to actually take you to replace me. What I couldn't do, that you will do it.
Goose pimples over me.
Yeah, so a mother and a father and a wife were praying secretly, and I didn't know. And God actually did what he had to do. And from that time, I already started feeling uncomfortable on stage, especially when that song was being played. And so we had very important gigs ahead of us. So they begged me to actually fulfill those gigs. One was Winnie Mandela was coming to town, and we had to play there. Charles Taylor's wife was coming to town, and some African presidents were coming to town. And you remember when the women's championship, soccer championship.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to play at the stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they had gone far.
Yeah. Oh, we were doing very good. We were doing good. The band was doing marvelously when it comes to performance, popularity, and money. Yeah, we're doing very good, and we had very good promoters who were actually working on that. Yeah, so that's where things happen. When I sat with them, they say, "No, please help us fulfill this."
Afterwards, you can go.
Afterwards, you can, and I did. But it still took me 2 years before I knew exactly why.
God had called you.
Yes.
You are faithful in all that you do.
So, apart from the weeping on stage, was there voices in your head? Was there something? Nyame, how does it feel? Does it talk to you that Nat?
He burdens you. He burdens you with whatever he's calling you for.
Okay.
And you have dreams about them. Okay. And you realize that what you're doing at the present time, you feel uncomfortable. He makes you feel very uncomfortable in whatever you're doing at that time. And you see visions and dreams. That is how it happened to me. I don't know that's how it does happen to other people. But I still didn't know what it was. But all that I knew was that that chapter was to be closed, that I don't have to play secular band anymore. The church.
How do you know this is the church I want to attend?
I didn't know that this is the church I want to, but the very first church I was, the teaching there was very good.
Okay.
It was called an all-nation church, Pastor Oliver, and he did a good job by teaching. I mean, we take seminars all the time to get us into the Word. But even that, I didn't know that someday I'll be a pastor. Yeah. And one of the things I realized was that it was drawing me closer and closer to pastors. And I was alarmed when I realized what God was about to do. I didn't want to go that direction because I thought that it was the last thing I'll ever love to do. And prophecies were coming up. Any day, any pastor that steps into our church, any church I go to, let's assume if you invite me in your church, the pastor cannot end by saying that you get up. The Lord has a work for you. So when that happened, even now, I served in the church for 2 years, and then I began to hear the voice of God through convictions and other things. And I told the man of God that I just heard in my spirit that 31st December, I should not return to your church again.
Hey.
He didn't like it.
Were you singing in the church?
I was with the choir.
Okay.
And I was doing basically everything for the church.
With your
I
experience.
prepare the church. I am the type.
Choir director.
Yeah,
Music
I am not
director.
choir director. I was in the church for over a year. They didn't know I was singing.
Wow, they're just helping quietly.
Yeah, I was just helping, and I took Pa and Co that don't tell them that I sing.
Okay.
Just so I go fix instruments, do everything, but I don't sing. The church was in a hotel, so we fix our instruments, playing, and then maybe we get them off again, pack them. So I used to drive the truck, pack them, take them home, and then bring them back again any day there's service. And I was devoted to that. It was something that I was happy doing, even though without any pay. And I wasn't singing for over a year until one day that I sang. Then it changed the whole
Were
thing.
they surprised? What happened that you decided to sing?
I had a song in a dream. And I didn't know that it was a song that probably the Nigerians know the song.
Okay.
But I thought it was a new song the Lord has given me. So I came to church and I asked, it was a a program day. We had a program, I think a baby dedication or something.
Okay.
So there was a big crowd. Then I asked Pastor that I want to sing one song. Then late he said, "Oh, there is no time today, but when he gets a loophole, he will push me in." Because they've never heard me sing, so they didn't know that I was a singer. So he put it aside until they were going to do something. He said, "Okay, Nat, just take this one." And I started a song. And before I knew, in the dream, I sang it for 3 days.
Okay.
In a dream, I sang it for 3 days. I was in heaven, and I asked to see God. They say, "That's him." Then the voice
So you saw
came.
him?
If I say I saw him, I'll be lying. What they showed me, I see something like a wall, yet they say that's God in front of you.
Okay.
So you don't see shape. I didn't see any shape like you're sitting down that I can see you now. But no, I could just see it's like your face to a wall, and they say that's him.
That's okay.
So you don't know how big, how tall he is. You don't even have the shape. He said, "Okay, sing." He said, "Do what I have given you to do. The gift and the talent that I gave you." Then I started the song. "I have come into your presence, past the gates of praise, into your sanctuary, when we stand face to face. I look upon your countenance. I see the few. I've forgotten the lyrics now. I can only bow down and say, you are awesome in this place, mighty God." It was like a host of people, millions of people singing with me, and it was so harmonious. We sang for 3 days. So I just wanted to sing that song. So when I lifted it up and I got to, "You are awesome in this place," everybody started singing.
You're like,
I said,
what's happening?
And I could feel the same vibe in my dream. That the people that were singing with me were more than the people in the church. So after, then Pastor called me and said, "Are you a singer?" I said, "Yes." And the choir master came and said, "From today you are the choir master." And that's how it happened. So I was with them for 2 years, 2.5 years, and when the Lord told me that, oh no, now the conviction was so strong to leave, and I left, and I was at home now. I say, now I should leave, and the pastor came with some leaders to come and talk to me, and I said, no, the burden is so strong. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have anywhere to go right now. But he says I should leave. So that's how it happened. And he made a mistake to also offer me money. And that was a blow. He said, we're going to put you on payroll. Maybe 2 years we were not paying you. That's why I said, now you just made it worse. I was doing it from my heart. I wasn't doing it because I needed money. And the job I was doing too was a very good job.
Okay. Where from the winner?
The winner is our vision. We're a praise ministry, and we believe that praise wins at all times.
Okay.
Yeah, so Glorious Winners House of Praise.
Oh, that's the name of your church?
Yes. Glorious Winners House of Praise.
Wow.
Yeah, so we just call ourselves Glorious Winners.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm a Nat Awuni winner. And most of our members are called winners.
Winners. Okay.
That's right. Yeah. So this is how it happened. When he came and then told me now, brought in salary, it even made it worse. But I knew exactly that God had a purpose and plan for me. And so I was sitting, when they left, less than a week, a pastor came from Ghana here and was looking for me. It's called Evangelist Elvis Ebembafo. And they brought him to my house and said, that's him. The Lord says, I should come to you. And with him, in 2 years, we already had about 3 churches in Chicago. Wow. 3 churches in Chicago. I'm just coming from his place to you now.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's now the lead pastor at the Oasis church just by the airport residential area there, behind the mall. I just came from him. Yeah, he's a very good guy, the great guy. And another day he comes up and said, the Lord asks us to separate. So that's how we separated.
So you started your church in Chicago?
In Chicago. So we have our main church in Chicago, and now the branches here. Oyarefa is the Jesus House, and Tamale.
Well, I knew you go not bad.
And then Zebila. Zebila, yeah.
Wow.
That's the Boko area. And the ministry is doing very well by the grace of God. And in fact, that's how the turnaround came. And whenever there's a turnaround coming in my life, I sense it. Because God uses mysterious ways to bring a turnaround in your life. I didn't even know we will come to Ghana. From Chicago, we started another one in Dallas.
Okay.
Came back to Chicago again and started another one. So, and then there was 3 there. Then the Lord says, go to Ghana. Go back and give to your people what you've got. And that brought me back to Ghana.
Was it difficult fitting in?
Initially, yes. People don't understand, but right now, we musicians, we do everything through passion. It is passion that drives us, the love of what we do. And that same spirit was in me. So getting into the church, I expected the church to be much better than the club, the dances and the parties and other things, but it was very disappointing. Even up to today, it's hard to actually reason it out. But who are you to actually judge God's people? But it wasn't the same. As I came into the faith, I've realized so many things that out there. That's why I don't like it when people are calling them we are fool, because now we are infinite. And you are saying, before I even left the secular band, in the club those days, nobody drinks and holds a bottle or a glass on the dancing floor.
Yes.
It's prohibited. And people obey that with passion. Listen carefully. When you come, you are able to enter into the club. Whether you have money to drink or not, you will get somebody to get you drunk for free. Are you following it?
Yes.
If you are a smoker, no smoking in the club. It is obeyed to the highest degree. Nobody will smoke in the club, but they will go outside and smoke. And when they get out there, Whether you have smoke or not, the moment you join them there, you will have smoke. Now, don't you think this type of characteristics that I just mentioned to you should be even more in the church? That the church should actually think about how to share what they have. It is not done that way. The love for people, I don't know if you have, I don't know about now, but I'm talking about when I was leaving the secular band.
Yeah.
And the way the club, now people can even obey that law, and they will not drink on the stage, on the dancing floor. They will not eat on the dancing floor. But this command in the church, don't drink, does not stand. Are you getting me?
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't stand. They won't smoke in the club. They will smoke outside and come back in.
Smoking zones.
But that is still in obedience. But check the obedience in the church is probably like 15% or 20%. Instead of probably the church should have been in the 90 something obedience. No, it is different. It, if not for God and the prayers of my parents, I would have left the faith. But I think that my father said, I have prayed that you will never give up like I did.
Let's be a bit controversial. You know, recently there was this woman on Methodist woman who was on social media all the time. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I think I saw something like that. I didn't pay too much attention to it.
Said that I think the pastor was saying that if you don't give tithes, you are robbing God. So you are an armed robber, sort of. Then the woman comes in and says, if you are saying that, then you are also robbing us. Because if I pay tithe or something, and something happens to me, the church will tell me, if I have been paying tithe for so many years, and this year I'm not able to pay, if something happens to me, the church will tell me I'm not a member in good standing, so they won't mind me.
Okay, what the woman was talking about is is based on some type of denominational doctrine.
Yeah.
But in reality, you don't give tithes and offering and expect to be the auditor of the tithe and the offering you have given.
Okay.
I am not paid. For 20 years, I've been serving.
Wow. How do you eat?
It will marvel you. I work for God, and I depend on Him solely.
Okay.
I'm saying this because I'm even my church. The links are there, and they are hearing me. Okay. What I was working and making is more than the allowance they started giving me just a few years now.
Okay.
So it's not a salary. It's not a pay. What I believe, the woman was actually out of context. And whatever I could see that she already had probably piled up anger or something like that in her.
Okay.
But tithe and offering is to take care of the church. And the church is plus anybody in the church. And that's what we do. That's what many churches do. But people do not understand that we can actually help everybody. You see, when you go to the hospital, not everyone in the hospital every patient respond to treatment. And it's the same in the church. Once you are giving tithe and you are giving offering, and you should be growing in that and be happy seeing the church expanding to the next level, winning more souls. Whatever she was saying, you give your money here and give your money there, Listen, people give whatever they give to the church. It's not even compared to the money they go and sit in the club or in the bar or just spend it uselessly, hopelessly, without any this thing. They waste more money out there than they give to the church. So if you have that mind in you, obviously it tells that you are not growing. You are only attending church, but you are not growing in the faith.
I think probably, maybe, this is maybe, I think probably most of the teachings should teach us why we give. I think the woman's thing should bring about a certain teaching for us to know why because sometimes people, like the example you gave, there's a bad example somewhere there. They say somebody had been going to church, the compassion that we talk about. They say it was nothing. People didn't care. Even when he goes to church with the unkempt hair and everything, shabby clothes, they look at him and laugh at him. But when he left the church and went to the drinking bar, as his hands were shaking, the glass fell, it cut him. People rushed over to him.
To make sure that he was okay.
So he is thinking, is there more love here than the church? Should the church be more? I don't know. This is a very dicey area that we talk about.
But let me tell you, most of the people that are leading churches, maybe big churches, small churches, have not experienced life. They don't know the difference. They don't. If they really know the difference and know what is going on in people's lives, like we suffered, went through what we went through, they won't be saying what they're saying because I still work. At 65, if you ask us somewhere, if I go back to the US, in 3 days, I'll be working. Okay. I'll work, put down money, come down here, and then use it for ministry. Okay. And God also blesses me through so many people that I have as partners, benevolence, and people who love what I do. And God probably directs them to actually help. That's how I live. As I'm talking to you, my needs, I tell him directly, like I'm sitting with you. I tell him my needs. And how he gets it done, I don't know. But he does.
He manages
to get it done. So I probably, in the beginning, that's one of the things I didn't even want church to ever talk to me about.
Okay.
Is the church's money. Jesus spoke more about giving than any other thing. Yeah. People talk about tithe. I tell them tithe is only for beginners. Tithe is for beginners. Okay. You have been given tithe 10% all your life and you are happy. You should be ashamed as a Christian.
You should go higher.
Because that's the basic. So if I should be growing, I grow from 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 30, because there are people who are giving 95% of their earning. Like somebody like J.C. Penney, 95%. Somebody like Chick-fil-A, 90%. And you're still giving 10% for 20, 30 years now, and you're talking about it. It's because you're not growing. Jesus says something. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So Jesus was saying that put your treasure in a better place. Let it come into the kingdom and let your heart be there. It is not the money that is needed, but that will direct where your heart will go. When you put your money, the very idea of taking tithe and offering, God is able to fund it. Listen, I was in Dallas, and a pastor was losing his church. They were way behind their mortgage, and the bank was ripping up the church. He had a service, and that was the last service. Everybody went home. He opened the windows and sat there and said, Lord, if I leave this door, I'm not coming back again. You have disappointed me. If I leave this door, And the money was just about 1.2 million.
Dollars.
Yeah, it's a huge church.
Uh-huh.
Just like the church TD Jakes
Yeah.
is pastoring.
Okay.
Went bankrupt. And they brought TD Jakes and started the church.
Okay.
Some people bought it. A group of people, there were 7 of them, bought it and brought TD Jakes and made it a big church.
Okay.
So the man sat there, and you know what? His last prayer, a dove flew in. It's not like they told me. The man was a friend in Dallas. I was pastoring in Dallas. Whoa. A dove flew in with a check of 2 million. Anonymous donor. 2 million, not a human being, a dove.
At the beak.
Yeah. And handed it to this man. He took it 2 million. That record is there. Wow. And the church is bigger than it was now. So God is able to do immeasurably beyond, above what we can think or ever ask of him. The earth and all that belongs in the world belongs to him. He says the gold and the silver are mine. He can work it out and take care of his church. But he's using the financial area to bring our hearts to the kingdom. So that's why he even talks about seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness.
And all these things.
Then all these things, all other things will be added. He needs your heart more than he needs your money. God needs your heart more than he needs your money.
Now we are in the church. Hallelujah. Now we are in the church. This is the Highlife Conversations. We ventured into a word of God right now. We will be bringing our conversation to a close. So now it's pastoral work. We'll go back to where we were. So if you, normally anybody who comes here forms a dream band. I know you've played with the Diamond and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a chance to form your dream band again, you've played at Apples, you played with Sweetos, you played with Jewel, you played with Western Diamonds. Let's do your dream band. Who will be your all-time? Now you are forming a band here, whether dead or alive. Who will be your guitarist?
I have 2 guys, Pajo and Jima. I know you haven't heard of Jima before.
I have.
Oh, you know Jima?
Yes, he played a Jewel.
Oh, he's a powerful guy.
Yeah.
I would still love to get these guys on the guitar.
Okay, so we play rhythm and
yes.
lead. Okay, who will play your bass?
My bass, I think up to now, either Raf or Tolia. Do you know Raf?
Raf Kakari.
Kakari?
I've interviewed him before.
You did? Before he died?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm growing small.
I was at his funeral.
Yeah, I was. Oh, I'll show you the pictures.
I
was with
you. Yeah. I saw you. I saw that you posted them.
Yes, I wanted to remember.
Yeah.
And then who would be on your
at
keyboard?
Chibi,
yeah.
Yeah,
Who will be on your keyboard?
The keyboard, I think Taylor, I love the way Taylor plays, but that's just recent. But Willie was a very good guy. Willie Appiah from Chibi too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do the drums.
The drums, it's obvious that I'll have Asamoah and Pakwisi.
The 2 of them.
Yeah. Okay. Rambo, and Pakwisi are very good drummers, and they actually drum according to the singer's move. When you have a drummer that drums following you, the singer, it makes it easier for you, the singer, because now you interact very good, and then you keep the people moving. Yeah.
They keep the group. Hans.
Hans are the Cromwell brothers. And there's a guy I used to play with. I don't know where he is now. He's called Eric. Eric on trumpet.
Okay.
And Mahmoud on sax. Whoa.
The good old Mahmoud. Okay.
Oh, you should get Mahmoud on the phone and interview him.
Maybe we'll do a Zoom.
Zoom something, yeah.
He'll tell me about his days at FS and then all that. In all the time that the time that you were playing secular with your wife of 47 years, right? Were there challenges with women? Does it come?
Oh, there are. There are challenges. Until you make a conscious decision and a choice. There have been. Even being a pastor, those challenges are there, but the decision and the choices you make, they make you or they unmake you.
Also for power, they tempt you.
Oh, why not?
Hey,
You are talking about they tempting you. How about you yourself being tempted? I mean, I don't want to. I mean, just behave holier than thou and all. No, but we had to actually fight it at the very beginning. Okay. You need to actually fight and make a decision.
Wow.
That this is what I now stand for. This is what I represent. And that is what reminds you every day, and that is what gives you the strength. I'm representing Christ. I'm representing His word. And because of that, it helps you to do better every day.
Okay. I asked that because I was talking to Ben Braco last week, and he was like, this time you don't advise the children, you don't do this. My question is, for them who are coming up, you have been there, you have passed through, things have changed. Now they don't play bands like before.
No.
Now only few people do the churches and all that. What advice? Because they need one computer at home and everybody is doing. They sit down and they do the horns themselves, drum pattern themselves. Everything is computerized. Now I'm asking, what advice would you give them for the longevity? Some of them last 2-3 years they are off.
They should follow their passion. And know what dream they have. You see, when you follow the dream, it gives you a direction. The dream gives you a direction, and that direction is what comes from God for other people.
Okay.
You see, musicians are not made to actually give fun to themselves, but to be the source of fun for people. So in that direction, if you actually listen to your inner being, not like it is today that they follow the trend. Bob Marley was singing from passion, from conviction, and because of that, most of his songs were prophetic. Some he didn't even live to see them, but he said it will happen. But it did happen. Peter Torch, other things. Forget about, what they smoked and what they didn't smoke, but God still used them to speak very loud, speak for the world, speak for a group of people. Then nowadays, people should actually concentrate on the passion and focus on a dream. If they don't have a dream, ask for one. Ask God to give you a dream. If He gives you the talent and gives you the gift, you surely have a dream. You surely have the dream. Some of them are even playing in churches, and the way they are treated hurts me.
Oh, my last question.
Hurts me. I want people to get into church. Don't go to church because you are just going to play for 100 or 200. But go because you're also going to serve God. And if you are serving God and they put you on payroll, continue to serve and even strive hard to grow in the faith. When you grow in the faith, God uses you even mightier than even the one that called you into the faith. Wow. We shouldn't just stay there and go be there, play guitar, at the end of the day, collect. Someday, after playing the guitar, you must lead prayer. you must get to a stage where you actually are leading people to orphanage or to leading people to, how do you call it, to help people somewhere. Any department, most people don't even join the departments, most musicians. And they just remain there, and because of that, the church also looks down on them. The church looks down on them.
I understand.
Musicians in our church, glorious winners, have become pastors and leaders.
Okay.
Because when you come in, I don't want you to come just because you want to be paid. No, you must come in because you want to serve.
Okay.
Sorry. And salary and other things follow.
Okay.
And normally too, they don't give them what they deserve. Anything, you just give to them.
I'd like to say a big thank you.
Owners for the opportunity to be able to actually bring out what we have gone through and what we're going through and what we'll be going through, to help other people who are coming or who are already in it or are coming out of it to also become who God has called them to be. Thank you, Pa. And I want to thank the Glorious Winners House of Praise members in Chicago, in Oyarifa, in Tamale, and in Zebila. God bless you all. I know most of you are listening. And if you are in Accra and you want to just find us, come to Oyarifa Taxi Rank on the road to Kotam. It's just a few meters away from the taxi rank and by the Shell. When you ask Glorious Winners, everyone around there will tell you. And the church is doing marvelously. We are a Bible-believing church. We have no man-made doctrine. The Bible is our doctrine. What Jesus did is what we do. What he didn't do is what we don't do. So we're calling on anyone around Accra, Tamale, Zebula, join Glorious Winners House of Praise, and you have a church that will lead you to heaven. Our focus is heaven. But we are praise ministry, praising God and transforming lives is our business. We love and we care. We take care of widows and we take care of orphans.
Amen. Appes, I want to. KK is number 2. We've gone to Dualaka. We've gone to the Western Diamond. Hopefully, we'd like to say a big thank you to them. End of the Highlife Conversation.
Yeah, that was you.